I am Alison Hensmond and I am caretaker manager for Beanfield Community Centre, and I have worked here for 3 years. The centre is currently open 49 hours per week and we average around 500 users per month. We have groups of all ages from preschool right through to senior citizens. We have art, drama for children and young people, dance and new age curling and indoor bowls. We have a full varied programme of sessions. The secret to the centre's success is having a manager here to oversee the running of the centre day to day.
My name's Julia. I run the Toddle Tots Playgroup at the Beanfield Community Centre. It has been running for about 7 years and it's available to any child up to the age of 3, pre-nursery. Parents, grandparents, childminders, anybody is available to use it. Anybody can access the group. They don't have to live on the Beanfield estate to do so. The reason that we started the group in the first place was because there was nothing else available to children pre-nursery on this estate.
Hi, my name's Anne Brown. I'm a ward councillor for the Beanfield estate. I'm also on the management committee for the Beanfield Community Centre, which I've been part of for approximately 6 years. I think the success story here is the staff and the manager here. It's so open, so friendly, and anybody can come into the centre, not just from the estate, but from anywhere in Corby. If they've got a problem, we'll try to help them, we'll try to solve it, or we'll go to the people that can do this for them. And I think this is really an important part of our community here. It's a close community and we work well together, and we like to make people feel that they can just come in here at any time. If they've got a problem, just have a chat, a cup of coffee, and let's try and help them. And as I say, it's not just from this ward, it's from all over the town. And I think this is really our success story for this community centre.
My name's Marion Barr. I'm the secretary of the Corby Heart Club. We are a group for ladies over 50 and we've been running 10 years in October. We set up the group from an original concept by Age Concern that was to educate ladies in health and relaxation techniques. We started with 12 members. And because the group was so successful with Age Concern, when their 12-week programme finished, we decided to form a club and keep it going. We now have 82 members and a waiting list. We meet fortnightly. We have a speaker, at least 2 speakers a month. We have outings every 6 weeks, consisting of a day trip to somewhere. What else do? We do exercise, and we just generally meet together and everybody enjoys company, because we do have a lot of widows in our group and people who have become widowed over the 10 years, and we find that it helps them to mix with other people. And when they come on our trips, they're always with someone. I think the secret to us being so popular over the 10 years is the fact that we've always listened to our members' needs, which are many and varied. We've always had a very good committee who have always worked together extremely well. And the venue we use, the Beanfield Community Centre, is extremely accessible to everyone in Corby. There are buses to here and there's good parking across the road for people that come in cars. And I just think there's a need for this kind of thing for ladies of our age to join together and be as one group. And I think that's the secret to our success.
Hi, my name's Margaret Marley. I first came along to the Beanfield Community Centre, to the tenant and residents, because there was 2 councillors who I had an issue and I wanted help to resolve. Since I have been a member, we've put lighting in at the old folks bungalow down at Ure Drive. We've did campaign which successfully dropped curbs down at all the dropped curbs end in the Beanfield estate and further. Also there's the parks, which we're in the process hopefully of getting all repainted and redone again. The most current one is the parking outside Beanfield School and St Brendan's School. It is a nightmare, and it's easy to say park elsewhere, I realise that, but there has got to be an answer. And I will stress at this point, Anne Brown and Mary Butcher are very much involved, and they're very good at keeping us involved in how far they've gone. I believe the success of here is because we do work together as a team. Fred and Alison organise things. It's well supported by the community, and the community are supportive of the tenant residents. It is all in one. We work together with the councillors.
Hello, my name is Cathy Cameron and I do use Beanfield Community Hall. I'm also a member of the management committee, which I felt was important because I have used the hall for many, many years, and people don't always come forward to represent. They feel a bit shy. I think it's very important to be there because then you can put your input, you discuss everything with the management committee. You don't always have to agree with them, but it is important to give your opinion. I believe the success of Beanfield Community Hall is mainly down to Fred and Alison, who really work very, very hard. But also it's a very, very friendly hall. Anyone can come in, talk to anybody. They can join groups. Okay, some of the groups are full, but come in and speak to everybody. It is just such a warm, friendly atmosphere, plus the fact it is opened from 9 o'clock in the morning till roughly I think 9 o'clock at night, maybe even longer. You can have a cup of tea, a biscuit, whatever. If you've got any problems, there's always people to talk to. But the groups are so friendly that it is imperative you come in and have a look. You may not always get into the group you want to start with, but we will still make you feel welcome.
I'm Alison Gaffney. I'm the Community Development Officer for Corby Borough Council, and part of my role is supporting devolved facilities within the borough. A devolved community centre is a facility that is still owned by Corby Borough Council, however it is run by a management committee. The reason why it's run by a management committee is we feel the community know the centre best and what's needed for the area. We support the facilities by giving them funding. They receive funding, they have to fill out an application form and monitoring form. We can go along and sit with the management committees to get these forms completed. We also require policies from them to make sure they're up to date and everyone's aware of how these policies work, and we can support them with this as well throughout the year. Users and neighbourhood associations can access a pot of funding that we have that's under our small grants. They can apply up to £500 and that can be used for any community events or perhaps for hall hire within the devolved facilities. We have lots of organisations in Corby that can support community centres. One of our main ones is Corby VCS. They can support on policies and procedures and support the centres from the beginning right through to the end of the process.